Hello everyone. I'm going to bring you through a really good farming method for blood echoes in Bloodborne, and not for anything else. You can get blood vials pretty well from here, but with the amount of echoes you're going to get, you might as well just buy a whole stock of 99. So I'm going to run you through the spot twice. I'll show you what runes I use, and we'll go from there. You can do it as many times as you like. I'll show you how many echoes you get per run, and which runes I'm using to get that many echoes. So to begin, I use this moon rune here. I have two, but I'm only going to use one, and you'll see why. This one is better than this one, the one I've got equipped. And I get this from killing the Mother Brain in the Nightmare of Mensis, the one that strikes you with frenzy just by being out in the open. You'll find a lever that makes it drop to like an area below, and if you can find where it drops, I'm not really going to walk through that. If you can find where it drops, you do this gesture in front of it for about a minute or so, and then you'll get this rune called Moon Rune. Gives you more blood echoes for killed enemies. So I'm going to use the second one, but not the first one. And the other two are air runes. The air runes give you more blood echoes from visceral attacks, and I have two. I think this second one is a bit stronger than the first one, but I'm going to use both of them. And then, yeah, so that's it. These three runes. And the run gets me about 93,000 echoes in just a few minutes, maybe 3 or 4 minutes, depending on how quickly you can move around. And you can mess it up a little bit if you can't get the visceral attack in. Sometimes I don't by mistake, and yeah, so that'll happen. So you want to go to Murgo's Loft Middle, that lamp, and somewhere in the Nightmare Mensis. Just, you know, progress through the game. Eventually you'll get here. And once you get these runes, you'll be able to get about 93,000 per run, and it's very quick. I use it mainly to buy stuff. I don't really like to over level myself because I just feel like I feel like that defeats the purpose of this game. I use it to buy blood echoes if I need, not blood echoes, but blood vials rather, if I need a whole stash of like 99 really quick, or bullets. I like to buy them just quickly instead of farm for them. I don't like to over level myself. I just think that's kind of unfair. Oh, wait, so after you come to the lamp, you're gonna spawn in this room. Just go up the stairs, and you've probably been here already, so keep going up the stairs. You can kill these enemies over here for some quick echoes. Alright, so you get almost 4,000 for killing those guys. And you can kill them much quicker than that. I just kind of rushed it and messed up. Then you got these shadow guys over here. So I'm trying to rush this, and you can see what happens when you rush. And these guys can go down in one combo. I was just kind of rushing it. Yeah. And yeah, see, most of the time they'll drop blood vials, and you can farm for blood vials that way if you don't want to buy them. I did the math a little bit. To get a full stock of blood vials, which is 99 in storage and then an extra 20 on your person, it takes about 80,000, somewhere along those lines. It's like between 75 and 90,000. I think it's about 80. So after you kill these 3 Shadow of Yharnam guys, you want to go up these stairs, and you're going to find a pig. Very, very large pig. And you just want to sneak up on them, get your charge attack in, and try to visceral attack them from behind. Get as close as possible. See, sometimes, yeah, because of this, you know, this descent right here in the staircase, sometimes you miss the visceral attack. I don't know why that happens. If you don't, you'll get 12,000 from the pig, as opposed to 22,000, which I'll show you in a moment. Now move forward a little bit. There'll be 2 more pigs that come. I'm gonna back up to this spot over here, let them walk forward a bit, and you'll see what I do from here. You definitely don't want to let them charge you together because they are quite powerful. So yeah, one is going back now, one goes a little bit further. And when he turns around, we're gonna run up to him. He's gonna do the roar on us. And get your charge attack in before he finishes the roar. And you get a visceral attack in. And watch the echoes come in. 22,300 for one pig for a visceral attack. And I would have got that with the first one, except that stairs there makes it a little hard sometimes to get the positioning right. So the second one, once it comes back, just wait a moment, wait for it to come down, let it turn around. And as soon as it turns around, you can run up to it, let it finish its roar, get your charge attack in, and get your visor. And there you go. Alright. Now, if you can continue forward, you'll find the 4 Shadow of Yharnam dudes down there. And they'll give you about 3,500 each, which is great. But it's just a little bit of a hassle. At least for me it is. Because, you know, you got the fire and all that. So I just leave them. I go back to the lamp and spawn back at Hunter's Dream. And just run it again. We're going to run it a second time just to, you know, memorize it. And we'll try to visceral attack that first pig this time. Sometimes it messes up. And this is a very efficient way to stack up blood echoes. There might be better ways. I haven't really found one that works as fast as this, especially with these runes active. This one just really works. It's easy too. There's really not much risk of dying, unless you're rushing it like it was in the beginning there with the shadow guys, but normally that doesn't happen as long as you're careful. So we're just gonna go back here, Murgo's Loft middle, and do it just one more time. If you don't have the air runes or the moon runes, you can still do this. The pigs will, I believe the pigs will give you 9,400 if you visceral attack them. I might be wrong about that, but I think it's 9,400 per pig if you visceral them. And the shadow guys will give you, you know, less, of course, just because you don't have the moon rune. But you should, at least at this point in the game, you should have at least 1 moon rune and 1 air rune. I don't remember where to find them, but you should have at least 1 of each by now. So we're going to run it again here. You see them? I killed them much quicker. And then the shadow guys I'll handle. Alright, we got him handled. There we go. It's much better. And I'm full on blood vials. That's why I'm not picking up any items that drop. And they only drop blood vials. Which is why this is a decent way to farm them if you don't want to buy them. And use whatever weapon you're most comfortable with. I really enjoy my Holy Blade. I've got it to plus 10 or plus 9, I think. And yeah. Also keep in mind the visceral attack on the pig might not kill it. If, oh, here we go. I got it. The visceral attack on the pig may not kill it if your base, you know, your original charge attack is not strong enough. This one is, so keep that in mind as well. So we're gonna again wait for these pigs to come down here. Go in this corner right here where the stairs are, because you really don't want to activate both of these pigs. And wait for him to turn around. And there you go. Let him roar. And for the last pig. With the last one, you can probably run up and you know, time it right to get the charge in while he's roaring, but I find that it doesn't work very well because if you run up to him, he turns around before you can get behind him, and it's not very easy to do that. So I just wait, you know, just be patient. But if you're able to, then absolutely go for it. That way you don't have to do this waiting, this second part of waiting here. But I just wait. He'll turn around and we'll do the same process. And there we go. Another 22,000. Perfect. Alright, so that's the method. Did it twice. Get it down. It's really not that hard. You're going to need a powerful weapon, though, because that charge attack needs to be more powerful to make sure the visceral attack actually kills them. And then if you've got those runes, it's yeah, it's perfect. 22,000 per pig. It might even be able to go higher if you've had a third air rune, but I don't know if there is one. So that's the way I've done it. Works very well. Enjoy farming, friends. I'll see you later.